Hey guys, this is Untitled here with another video, and today we're in a game we have not been in before. This is Blockland, and this is my map that I built very recently. It's nowhere near completed. It does not look like a completed map, and it should not look like a completed map, but this is going to eventually be my trench warfare map. It is actually up on the multiplayer section in Blockland right now, so if you want to, you can hop on and help me with testing different things and stuff. But for any future reference to anyone who ever gets on this server, I am going to be directing you to this video, because in this video I am going to be showing not only the map as it is, at least right now, for those who are curious, and also I will be showing you how to work the weapons on this map. And that's a very important part of this map, because the weapons on this map are very different compared to most weapons you'll see in Blockland, because the way they're loaded and everything is just very different. So yeah, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start cleaning them up, and I'll tell you what buttons you need to click to make this work. And yeah, so we're going to start off with M24. Keep in mind I did not design any of these mod packs, so all these weapons are mods in one of Glass's packs. I believe it was his complex pack. So all these weapons here are in his complex weapons pack, and you can find them on Blockland forums. So just go into the add-on section, and if you scroll through like the 100 and something pages, you'll eventually find it. It should be on one of the first few pages though, so you should find it pretty quickly. So yeah, let's start with the M24, and keep in mind also that the mags, or clips I guess you could say, for the M24 and the M1 Grand do look exactly the same. I'm not sure what the design choice there was, especially since the M24 only holds 5 rounds and it's as a max capacity, and 6 if you load a mag in, pull the bolt back, push it forward, and then put a new mag in. But yeah, I'm not sure what the design choice there was, but I'm not the mod maker, so yeah, let's go ahead and grab the M24, and yeah, actually, you know what, scratch that. The first thing we're going to do is show you what minigame settings you use. So for my minigames, you should always, if you're going to do minigame, do not use the base Blockland stuff. Use Slayer. Download Slayer stuff at Blockland forums, and it'll give you multiple game modes to choose from. Also as a tip, for if you ever make a server and you're hosting it, when you first start building the server, you want to go in with all of your add-ons active. But after you know all the things you need for that server to function the way you want it to, don't have add-ons that you don't need after you know what you need for it. Don't have those add-ons in your inventory, because that just makes it so the loading times are longer and there's more lag. So keep that in mind. So up here you can save your different minigame settings. So my trench warfare is saved as my number 5, so we're going to go over here, and I have all my teams set up. Make sure you turn this to no jet player, and then for this, my specific one, I'm going to have no equipment for the start, because sometimes throwing all the stuff down is usually kind of annoying, because usually you only spawn with a pistol in most servers that you spawn with stuff. So and I just named it Brown Trench Team, because the Brown Trench Team has a brown color uniform, and then the Black Trench Team just has a black color uniform. That's where that was from. In general, then you set the victory method. I always set mine to time. I think lives are a little bit stupid, because unless it's something like Pecon 7's boss battles, where it's like, 100 people versus one guy, the whole thing, unless it's like that, you don't want some people to have to sit out for half the match, because that's not really fair. So yeah, so let's go ahead and click create. Okay, now we have spawned in the minigame. We're going to go ahead and grab the M24. So we're going to grab the 2 mags and then the weapon, and now I'm going to pull my inventory. For this, you're going to press Q. Okay, so now I have my internal magazine for my M24 rifle. As you can see, it says contains number of rounds. So if you want to check how much ammunition you have left in your weapon, you can take it out, and then you can check it in your inventory, and it'll tell you how many shots you have left in it. Alright, and then we're going to go to our M249 rifle, and we're going to press R to load the magazine in. That means it in. And also you can see next to the aiming reticle, the aiming reticle is a little circle that's right in between these two studs right there. And if you see in the top right of the aiming reticle, you see how it says, it gives you little instructions. So if you don't know, in Blockland, at least if you have a jet player, you left click to fly with your feet jets, your boot jets. So in this, instead of doing that, when you left click, it pulls the bolt back to put one bullet in the chamber, and then you click once to go into your scope, and you click again to shoot. As you can see, the response of the bullets is very snappy, so it's gonna get there relatively almost immediately after you pull the trigger. So this is a very fast moving weapon. So yeah, and every time you shoot, you're gonna pull back the bolt, left click once to exit the scope, and then left click again to pull the bolt back. Now keep in mind that every time you pull the bolt back, even if you have a bullet in the chamber that's not fired, it's gonna pop it out like every weapon does. See how those shells have bullets in them? So yeah, that's how that's gonna work. So yeah, and when the weapon is empty, it's also gonna say eject magazine in the white. And to do that, you're just gonna click the R button, and the empty mag is gonna go into your inventory. And then what's nice about this is the system, the way these mags work, it automatically loads the full magazine. And then I'm ready to fire again. Now also keep in mind when you're using the sniper rifle, to zoom, at least on most of them, you're going to hold the F button, okay? So you want to right click, hold the F button, and you can scroll to change how far you zoom. And I'm not going to shoot any of these bots, because what they're going to do is then they're all going to attack me. Actually, you know what? And then the best way to kill is always a headshot. As you can see, these do have considerable knockback. So yeah, keep that in mind. And also, a big hats off to Glass when you made these. He did actually make it so there is bullet drop. So yeah, that's also pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move quickly through the rest of these, and yeah. By the way, to get rid of the throwdown items in your inventory, you want to hit Control and W at the same time. Now we're going to grab the N1 grenade. So this weapon's a little bit different than the other one. You load it the same way. Load your mag. Or in this case, it's actually a clip. That's the technical term for this, is a clip. Then you left click to prime it. As you can see, that little movement on the bolt in the M1. And what's nice about this one is the bolt moves automatically, so you don't have to move it yourself. Now keep in mind, because of the way this fires, it's got the same accuracy as the sniper rifle. The same 100% shot accuracy with some barrel drop. But the thing is though, it does less damage because you don't have to take the time to pull the bolt back. So keep that in mind. It's not like going to be more powerful than the sniper rifle because of its internal automatic bolt back method. So I'm going to throw these down, grab the next one, we're going to move through this pretty quickly. Next we're going to grab the Thompson. This one has a drum magazine. So like always, we're going to press R to put the mag in, then left click to pull back the bolt to prime it, and then as you can see, it shoots relatively fast. Now keep in mind, this is a submachine gun, and also before the comment spams, those are not World War I weapons or anything. This is not necessarily supposed to be based off World War I. Yes, I am using some of the designs they use in World War I, like this is eventually going to be a machine gun bunker that's supposed to look like one from World War I. And I want to somehow get a sniper's plate right here, because in World War I they did have an inch thick plate of steel that the sniper shot from behind using his cover. Stuff like that I want to eventually implicate in some way, shape, or form. But this is not going to be, if it was a World War I, supposed to be a replica of World War I, it would be titled World War I Trench Warfare in the multiplayer. So keep that in mind. We're going to throw this down, and yeah, keep moving. Now, real quick, we're going to go over the Colt, which is the pistol. So like I said, you pull it out, mag in, left click to pull the slide back, and then fire. And all of these, if you have a bullet in the chamber and you left click, it's gonna pop that bullet out. Now what's cool though is that this is a 12-round magazine, and this works for all of them. It shouldn't really work in real life for the M1, but it does work for all of these weapons in this mod. So if you take out the mag and you put a full mag in, because there's already one bullet in the chamber, like I'll left click and you see it fly out.